So, this is going to be a presentation about a hole in the ground. It also has water in it, but who cares about that? So, this story goes back quite a long way, actually, like to the last ice age, when a bunch of gravel was dumped here in one specific location. And then it did nothing for 10 millennia. Until like the 1940s or something, when Selkirk needed to get itself some gravel for construction purposes. So they dug it up. And then there was a pit. And then water built up in the pit. I know, shocking. That is basically how it came to be. Now, there's more to the story than just that. For instance, people really liked swimming there, because of course they did. But the problem was, they weren't allowed to. It was municipal property, and the municipality kept putting rocks on the roads and stuff like that to try and stop people getting in. Obviously, it never worked, because people are people, and they are not stupid. Sometimes. And so into this story comes Netley. We also swim in that pit, so we were affected by the same roadblocks. We just had one way to get in that they never blocked off, because it would have been weird if they did. And so, for years, we just kind of sat and maneuvered around barricades, and pretty sure a couple of times we flat out took them apart, but that is neither here nor there. Until eventually, a couple of years back, we bought about half of it, which is the second half beyond the road that separates the two halves. And we immediately transformed it, or at least one beach. There was this one beach which was a good swimming location, but it had a very steep path in. Like you had to basically walk off a cliff to get in there. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it was pretty bad. And on top of that, there was almost no beach space. So now you know the basic story of how it came to be. But what you don't know are all the interesting stories about it. For one, I'm pretty sure we've pulled at least 3 vehicles out of the pit. 3 vehicles that have been in the water, in the pit. No, seriously. That actually happened. 3 times. And I'm fairly certain all of those vehicles were stolen. So yeah, if you need to dump a stolen vehicle, you know where to go. But of course, you'll never see it again, probably. So what I'll say is that pit and that specific beach have only really improved since then. For instance, we built a picnic table and we put it on the beach. Because where else would we put it, really? I mean, it's a picnic table, where are you going to put it? On the beach, obviously. Me and my friends, we built and painted that picnic table for a school project. And we also added some other minor visual touches to make it look more like a beach. And really, that is the current state of that beach. Well, okay, the current state of that beach is that it's frozen, but the current state of that beach is that it's a good beach. And That's about all you need to know about our gravel pit.